Hi everyone, my name is Ben Johnson and behind me we have the all-new Super 7 Harrow. A couple of the main points I want to talk about this Harrow: it is available in two different widths. You can get it in a 70-foot width or a 90-foot width. One notable thing on this Harrow is that it is only offered on our hardened tine option. It is no longer available on the standard tines. The Harrow does come with two available controllers. One is an in-cab dial that controls the dynamic ground pressure. The second is the S7 Pro. As I mentioned, both versions of this Harrow are available with the dynamic ground pressure. That system is an independent hydraulic down pressure system for each section to give you a nice consistent field finish. I now want to talk about the hydraulic connection requirements to the tractor. So on the all-new redesign, there is 4 hydraulic circuits here, plus there is the 1 K-string that you will need. So this is changed over the previous version of Harrow. However, if you do upgrade to go to the Pro version of the Harrow, you only need 1 hydraulic circuit, which will power the Pro block with continuous oil, and you still require to have the K-string line. Moving from the front of the Harrow to here, you can see that we have maintained having the solid pull design which was brought over from the previous Super 7. This does allow you to securely hold the wings, so if you're in really hilly terrain, it prevents the wings from wanting to roll forwards, and it gives you a nice solid connection of the Harrow and helps reduce bounce. Coming over to this area of the Harrow, there's 2 main things that I want to talk about. The first one is the increased size of the main beam here. Previously this beam was an 8x8 beam and it has now been increased to a 10x10 beam. One of the reasons we did this is overall the Harrow is heavier. This allows more beam strength to work in conjunction with the dynamic ground pressure system. The second thing that we'll talk about is the redesign and reconstructed sections. So now these sections have a fully welded out cross brace that's in there, again, which allows the sections to be nice and strong to work with that dynamic ground pressure. The next thing I want to talk about is 2 more improvements. So down here you can see that we only offer 1 wheel now, which is a shared wheel between the transport and the field mode. Previously you had a transport tire that was back here and then you had a field tire that was back here. So now the 1 wheel is shared. So why is this nice? Well, we actually were able to increase the size of this tire now, which additionally increases the flotation of the Harrow in the field. The next thing I want to talk about is the deflector that is also at the very end of the wings on the Harrow. So this deflector is designed in place to protect all of your tines and tine tubes against any type of minor obstacle. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is the optional S7 Pro. So on the S7 Pro here, you can see that the block has manual valves on it. In the app, you can also manually control the sensors. So should you have a sensor failure or an electrical failure, the Harrow is still operational. Within the app page, you can see that you can set 50 different presets. So these presets would be for different crop types and conditions and allow you to really fine-tune the Harrow and remember to get the desired outcome that you're looking for. Also in the app, you can see that there is a single touch transport to field mode. So this makes it really easy for the operator to unfold the Harrow and get it ready to use. Lastly, the Harrow has steerable rear wheels. So these rear wheels allow you to maneuver the Harrow onto narrow field approaches or over different crossings. We're very excited to be able to offer this Harrow and we would like to be able to demo it to you. Please request a demo.